love me. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Alright everyone, so I'm really excited to be back on Hold Your Own. Game, as most probably already know, was abandoned. It has been taken over by a new developer who has released the beta experimental version for us to try. I've tried to make quite a few videos, but I keep getting kicked, unfortunately, so I've had a lot of technical issues. I'm hoping it's going to work this time. We will see. There's been a ton of changes, a ton of fixes. They did a wonderful job with it. So big shout out to the new developer. Thank you so much. I think we're all very appreciative that you brought this back for us. Without further ado, again, check out the Steam page. It'll give you the complete list of all the changes and all the fixes. We will talk about what I remember of that list as we kind of come to it. If I was to try to recite it all right now, I'd probably forget. But let's quickly take a look at our inventory. So when landing in, this is exactly what you are going to be given. Not too bad. No complaints there. So we'll get the first aid kit, the gun, we get a hatchet, and we get a torch, and of course some bullets. What good is a gun with no bullets? So basically, one of the first changes I suppose we can talk about here is the iron ore. So the iron ore used to be scattered out around, just around here, like on the grass or anywheres. It could also be found in the caves, and you required a pickaxe in order to actually mine it, which makes sense. But the issue was that the pickaxe itself actually calls for ore in order to make it. So you're going to see right now when I do this next quest. So basically what was happening, and if it happened to me once, I'm the dummy, but my pickaxe broke. I had no additional raw iron ore anywheres. I couldn't repair it, couldn't get a new one. It sucked. I had to start a whole game over because I was literally useless. So they changed that in the sense you won't find, or at least I haven't found, it scattered all over the world. But it is in the mine, in the houses and all the POAs that you will loot. You will find little bits of it, and also if you needed to, you have a small chance of punching the iron ore rocks in the cave and being able to get them that way. You can also see with the quests, they've been handing out iron ore like it's Skittles, so appreciate that. So you'll achieve different little incentives, little goals or treats and foods and irons and all that kind of stuff as you complete the quests. This game has literally a ton to it, so it will keep you busy. Everything you've ever wanted in a survival game is pretty much in this game. You know, like all the little things you may like about one and like about another, and how nice it would be if they just combined it all into one. Well, this is pretty much it. So you've got the hunters, so you've got NPCs that when they land in, I believe day 3 or day 4, I can never remember, they will attack you, so you have to defend yourself up against them. They also have vehicles, so you can buy a car, you can get a hatchback, you can get a Jeep. They've introduced one of the new changes, a 4x4. It's got helicopters, it's got boats, you name it, it's in the game. Literally everything. So I'm really excited, if you can't tell, that it's back. I can't wait to see where it actually goes. So our next one here is to actually create some planks. So let's do that, because then it's going to want us to make some foundations. I don't really know where we want to live. How about on the beach? I like to live on the beach. I don't know if I'm going to be able to place my foundation here or not, but we're going to have to wait for those planks to be done anyways. You can hit these cactuses. They will give you prickly pears. I think that helps with whatever this is down here. Sorry, maybe carbs or something. But that'll help with that. I think all like the fruits and veggies. So our planks are done. wants us to make the wooden foundation, just like I said. So first up with the wooden foundation, 4 pillars, get those going. We have enough planks, so that's great. So we'll be able to start setting up shop. I'm going to save my game now just because of my recent issues. So I want to make sure that I don't lose where we're at in the event I do get kicked, so I can just bring everyone back if that's the case. I'd really like to get this out for you guys. Okay, so we've got that done, so we can make our foundation. While we're doing that, and we're right by a place where you can loot, so we can talk about those a little bit. So there were some revamps to the different POIs, so they definitely look different. Anything generally located on the water here will have like a docking station, like a little boat thingy majigger, whatever we call that, which is pretty cool. There's honestly, they've done, there's just so much. The crates and stuff that you find inside of these places, put it there. Inside of these places are more specific, so like if you're going into a fridge, you would expect to find food, so it makes sense, I guess, in a way. The spoiler timers on the food that you will find in these locations will not start unless you open it. So if you don't really need food right now, you could not touch the fridge. Don't worry about it. Come back later. I could do that. I live right in front of them. I can also use some of the crates. They will respawn things as long as you empty them completely. If not, they're going to respawn in it. So if you had to, you could use any of the boxes and items in there to actually store things if needed. So the next thing on the list is our wooden crate, am I right? So we need some more planks. This list is all in alphabetical, apparently. I think this makes more than just one. When it says one, it's a couple. Let's gather some rocks because it's going to want us to make a campfire pretty soon. So let's get that dealt with. While I'm hitting the rock, although I don't see any of the new rocks laying around right here, but we'll see them and I'll point them out. As you saw there on the last hit, I was given 3 clay. That's used to be how it's done, still done that way, but they've also added clay rocks. So you'll find them, they are very flat to the ground, and you can, in fact, hit those and all you'll get is clay. So basically you'll get an accumulation of clay a little bit faster than the way that it was done before. So that's another, right in the dirt there. So that's another change that they implemented. I think did some minor tweaks to the damage the weapons do, things like that. They're going to be a lot more changes, a lot more fixes. Again, this is just the experimental. What do we need? The crate. So let's do that. Get the crate done and out of the way. I just wanted to get the foundation done. We'll probably find a better location, but for now, to some of these quests, it's going to be handy that we are where we are. So now we want to make the bed. The bed is going to give you a beacon, so you'll always know where your home is, or where your bed is, or your foundation, or wherever it is. You'll be able to find it, which is great for people like me, because I get lost. Where do I make the bed? In placeables, of course. Let's craft that. So that is definitely a key component or a good thing to kind of start with in the game. I like that the game gives you the quests and kind of a way to get your feet wet for a minute while you kind of learn the ropes and get into the groove and figure out the flow and what I need and what I don't need right away. Makes it, I like it better that way. Keeps me grounded. Okay, so next, like I said, we were going to have to make the campfire. I'm just saving again just in case. So campfire would be another placeable. So let's check that out real quick. All right, so that's going. And then at some point, I think it's going to tell us to go find some food. And I haven't placed my bed, and I haven't placed my wooden chest, so let's get that done while we're waiting here. Put that there. We can put the bed, oops, right there for now. And we've got our campfire. Now, before, it was not easy, like I said, to get iron ore and make nails. The game is pretty good. It's been giving some nails out. So before, it was hard to get your foundation set up in a wooden box. I used to make these campfires and use them as storage because getting that was a lot easier than trying to make a storage box or a foundation for that matter. All right, so like I said, next one is find. So here is some DIYs. They look amazing. I don't know if I'm going to find food in the church or not, but let's go head on in. I don't see anything in the pews. Let's check these boxes. All right, well, look at that. We found food. So we'll finish. Oh, we got arrows too. So it wants us to craft a hunting knife. So let's see exactly what we're going to need for that. Yep, so we have that. Let's craft that up and let's finish checking out the rest of the stuff. What do we have? So we got salt and water of some sort, it seems like. I can't go in the altar. Nothing in there for me, I guess. Fine. I was only here for food. Okay, so we've got our hunting knife, so that's going to help us. Actually, that's what we need to harvest the animals that we kill. Now it wants us to make the bow. Where's the bow? We have everything but enough wood. Let's grab some wood really quick. Get that out of the way. Make this bow. No, not placeables. Needed 8. Alright, so we have enough for that. We found 5 arrows in there, which was pretty nice. Pretty sure this quest is going to give us some more arrows, so that's also going to be great. And then it's probably going to set us out on a hunt to find something to kill, which seems to be the longest part of this, because the animals are never around when you want them, but they are when you don't. That's for sure. I'm going to gather up some rocks because I know it's going to want to make the furnace. We're going to need lots of rocks and clay, and we'll need the hide from the animal we kill. So kill animal and strip it. So we are on an animal hunt. So these are all just the rocks. I don't see any of the clay laying around right now. Gather up as much as we can here, because it's going to be like 50 rocks. I've tried to make this video so many times and craft so many times that I think I pretty much have it memorized, at least up to the part where it tells us to go into the cave. Alright, so the animals all seem to make a mooing sound. Except for a bear, I think. Which sounds like a bear. And a wolf. A wolf, I can always hear them, but I can't see them. They usually get me before I get them. It's unfortunate. Guess it's just the way of life. There's a ton of rocks around. But we're going to stop worrying about that for a minute. While we... Oh, we got one. That was pretty quick. Where's my bow? Alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit it from here. Oh, we did. We got to track him. I was hoping for a headshot. Don't go too far. Well, now I definitely think I lost him. I thought he was right in front of that barn. Or he went in the barn, something weird. Oh, there he is. Oh. No, come back. Oh, look at the sunflowers. Those are nice. Oh, man. Come on. Don't be a jerk. I need to complete the goal. That's all. We got him. Nice. He got stuck on a tree. I love when they get stuck on trees. It's the best thing ever. Did I hear another? Or do you still make noises after you die? That's a little strange. There's got to be another animal close. There is. We want to get him too because we're going to need his hide. Oh, I don't want this to despawn. I don't know how long it actually will sit here for. We don't want to risk losing out over my greed, but I know we're going to need another one. Not for the quest, but in order to make the forge. So let's see. He sounds really close to me, but he's not. Uh-oh. Do I hear a bear? I heard a bear. Didn't I hear a bear? Where? How do I not see a bear? I hear a bear. Where are you at? Where's the bear? I hear the bear. I don't see the bear. I would rather the bear, because at least he'll come at me instead of running. Miss. That was a great shot. Oh yeah, I'm wicked. Stop running. I think there's a bear over there anyways. Really? How many times do I have to hit you? Oh, stop that. Am I out of arrows? Sure am. I'm gonna have to do a bullet, I guess. Really? I wasted all those arrows and didn't even get both. What a jerk move. Can I hit something from here? Oh, really? I thought I did that already. Alright, we got him. Critical strike. Darn right that was critical. Alright. And what? We pretty much ran all the way back to base. That's actually pretty perfect. Alright, so let's gather this up. And we'll worry about making the forge. We'll get that underway. First we gotta make the bellow. So let's see exactly the bellow is going to require. We need to make 3 more leather. Right? So we'll make the leather. And while that's doing that, we still need some more rocks. I haven't really saw any clay. I saw a ton of rocks around though. Get the rocks. Wonder where all the clay rocks are hiding. Grab more rocks just in case. Alright, so for the forge, it's a placeable. The forge was called the furnace previously. We need 20, so I need to get this rock for 3 more clay. But yes, it was changed, and now it's called the forge. So let's make our bellow, which I kind of thought I did already, but now that I remember, I was waiting on the leather. So we'll get that done, which is awesome. Then we're going to be like well on our way here. I'll get back to the base. I'm going to do a quick save just in case. I don't want to jinx anything, but today, after all the last few days of the issues I've been having, I logged into my computer and it said I had an update for my computer, and I did that, and so far so good. I haven't crashed. This is the longest I've been able to play. So let's get this under our belt. So we're going to place down this forge. I think we're making some serious progress here. I don't think are going to be able to live here. I don't like this. This isn't going to work for me. We're going to have to find a better location with more room, so we can actually build. The building this game has it's a whole bunch of building, lots you can do. Like I said, at some point we're going to get to the quest to go find the mechanic. The other thing too that they actually changed, so you can recall your car back to you from any mechanic, which actually works out, because if I didn't show you already, here is the map. So you can see there's lots of different islands you go, hence the boats. This island that we spawn in at is all conjoined with bridges, so we can technically walk from island to island if we needed to. It is an option. But if I was to travel and say go to this island or go to this island, there'll be a garage on there. I can call my car and it will come right to me from way over here, which is great. So that is a great change. I know they made some fixes to how the cars drive and all of that. It was a little bit difficult before. Those things I think they tweaked a bit and will continue to improve and work on as we give feedback on how that all works. Okay, so that is it. We've got our forge, we've got our campfire, we completed the first set of goals. When you see me next episode, we are going to get ourselves together and we will head on into the cave and get ourselves some iron, as the quest is telling us to do so. I'm really, really glad that I was able to get this video completed, and I'm really glad each and every one of you for your support and everything so far. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more of this game, hit the thumbs up button. I personally love the game. And again, if you haven't done so already, I am on the road to 100 subscribers. I am 3 away, so I would really, really appreciate it if you guys helped me get there. So if you haven't, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, as it helps me out a lot. And thanks again for joining me, and I will see you all next time.